Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Honda Accord. This one is the LX trim and the price on this one is $26,000. Under the hood they're going to be a 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to a CVT transmission. This engine produces 192 horses and 192 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers are 30 in the city, 38 highway, and 33 combined. If you guys are curious about the color is called Modern Steel, and this is one of my favorite colors on Honda's and Acura's products. It does look very good and doesn't really show a lot of dirt, scratches, and other things like that. Coming to the front, this is the LX, so the grille is going to be finished in chrome, or the top portion of the grille is going to be finished in chrome. If you get the Sport, it's going to be finished in a dark chrome. For the headlights, everything here in the front is LED except the high beam. So I really like the fact that even on a base trim, Honda offers LED for the low beams, and the daytime running light is going to be in the bottom. Turn signal indicator is going to be right on top of the high and low beam, and I really like the way how the turn signal indicators look on this Honda Accord. Definitely gives it a really nice premium look. Honda badge is going to be in the middle, of course, and for the grille it is finished in gloss black, and it does have some chrome inserts in it. Honda sensing sensor is going to be in the bottom. It's that plastic piece right there. And for 2021, Honda made the lower portion of the bumper nice and aggressive, so it does look very nice and aggressive even on this base trim. So I'm really happy with the way how this bumper looks like. And since this is an LX, it's not going to have fog lights, and this is not finished in glossy black. It is finished in ABS plastic, and they're going to be a functional vent right there. It's really hard to see over the camera, but basically that lets air out. But let's go ahead and move to the side of this Honda Accord, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the side. Here is a side view of this Honda Accord, and honestly, it doesn't even look like a base trim. Honda did a great job with the design of the rims, so I'm really happy with what Honda did with the rims. The side view looks really nice and sharp. There's going to be a sharp line right there, and that sharp line is on the top portion of the doors only. There's really nothing in the middle or in the bottom. Window sills are going to be finished in chrome, only the top portion of them, and the bottom is going to be finished in flat black. And this one does not have a sunroof since this is a base trim, and does not have blind spot monitoring system or turn signal indicators. For the rims, they have really nice look to them. As I said, the size of those rims, they are 225/50/17. I really like that. There is a really good amount of rubber on those rims for a sedan. A lot of companies are going with way bigger rims, and I think those rims look good. They have a good amount of rubber, and overall I think Honda did a great job with this LX. Here is the back of this LX, and it does look really nice. For those taillights, Honda really didn't do anything for the 2021 model year. I really wish they changed or tweaked a little bit of those taillights. For the trunk, it does almost have this built-in spoiler in it. And for the running light and the brake light, they're going to be LED, but the turn signal indicators and the reverse, they're going to be halogen here in the back. Even on the highest trim, it's the same thing. Honda is going to be in the middle. Accord badge is going to be all the way to the left, and reflectors in the bottom. And for the exhaust is going to be hidden right underneath the car. Here's the key. It does have a really nice weight to it, and it feels nice and solid. There are going to be 4 buttons on this key: lock, unlock, trunk release, panic button, and a physical key inside of this key. To open the trunk, there are going to be only 2 ways, one on the key and one inside. It does open halfway, then you have to do the rest of the work. And inside there is a ton of space, which is expected from a Honda Accord. There's going to be a hook on the right and another one on the left, and you could actually drop the back seat down. It's not a 60/40 split, it's the whole thing will go down. And here is the lever that will actually put the seats down. You have to pull that handle, then go inside and actually pull the seats down. But back here The trunk space is phenomenal. But let's go ahead and move inside this Honda, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the inside. Here is the back door. The back door has a really nice design to it. Top portion is going to be finished in that synthetic rubber material, so I'm glad that Honda doesn't cheap out on their base trims. This trim looks really nice. It does have some brushed aluminum right underneath it. Door handle feels nice and solid. Door locks, mirror controls, everything looks good and has a really nice sound to them. And the front two windows are automatic up and down. The armrest is very nice and soft. This is wrapped in leather. It's nice and padded. This is plastic in the bottom, which is expected. Good amount of storage place. And here is the trunk button. And inside, those seats are finished in cloth, which is expected. They're nice and grippy. And I do think that the design of those seats look good. And for a Honda, there is a ton of support, and I think they're nice and aggressive for an LX trim or a base trim. Those seats are manual, of course, but I really wish they were automatic for $25,000. But let's go and move to the interior of this Honda Accord, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2021 Honda Accord LX. Interior is nice and spacious. Those seats are very comfortable. For the steering wheel, it does almost have that flat bottom design. It's not wrapped in leather, but it does have a really nice thickness. It's that synthetic rubber material, same material that is on the top portion of the door. Overall, I think the interior of this Honda Accord looks good for a base trim. And all the way to the left, there are going to be a few buttons, volume controls, seat buttons. There's going to be a wheel to control that LCD screen all the way to the left. So there is a ton of things you could go through. And there is a home button. So if you click, let's say if you go to this, and if you want to go back, you could actually click on the back button or home button. And in the bottom, they're going to be the phone controls. All the way to the right, they're going to be the controls for Honda Sensing. All Honda Accords will have Honda Sensing as a standard feature. Here is a steering assist. This is for the distance, so you could set the distance between you and the car in front of you. All the way to the right, they're going to be the wiper controls, and they're going to be the headlight controls with the turn signal controls. All the way to the left, they're going to be the trip reset brightness controls. This button right here will actually turn on or off some of the safety features, the Honda Sensing, traction control, and here is a screen. It's an 8-inch screen that looks very good for a base trim. I think this screen looks really nice, and actually all of Honda Accords have an 8-inch screen. So if you go for the Touring or if you go for the LX right now, you're going to have an 8-inch screen, which is good. There's going to be some hard buttons right here on the left and right. And it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it does not have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you have to go for the higher trims to be able to get the wireless CarPlay. A volume wheel, a tune knob, and here is the backup camera. It does have 3 views: down view, narrow view, and a wide view. Resolution is not bad. Down here, they're going to be that really nice looking trim. I really like this trim. AC vents look good. Brushed aluminum around those AC vents. Emergency light button. For the climate controls, very easy to use. Here is the fan speed, on, off. And for the temperature, if you decrease the temperature, it will turn blue. Increase it, it will turn red. Here is the mode, AC, front and rear, and it does have an auto function and a sync function. And right here in this spot, that's where the heated seats is going to be located in the other trims. It does have the engine start stop button, so I'm glad that Honda actually made all Accords with this button. So they all have push to start, but not all of them have the smart entry. Like this one does not have the smart entry. There's going to be a storage place right here You could close the lid if you want to, or you could open it. There is a ton of storage space, 2 USBs at 12 volts. And here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in this Honda Accord. 2 cup holders, and that CVT transmission in this Honda Accord is really good. I did drive one a while ago and I was very impressed. Nice and smooth. Eco button. This button is to turn off the engine when it comes to complete stop, so the car will turn off when it comes to complete stop. E-brake on a base trim, that's nice. Brake hold. Here is the armrest. It's very hard. It does have some white stitching. It is wrapped in leather. Inside there is a ton of space. There's going to be this tray, and seriously, there is just a ton of space. They're going to be 112 volt. And up here, the rear view mirror is nice and big, and I love the fact that it's not too bulky. Some halogen lights, which is expected. And here is the glasses holder. And for the visor, it's very nice and solid, padded, and it does have the same material as the headliner. Inside there's going to be a mirror and a light. For the back door, it's the same material as the front, but this top portion right here is plastic, and Honda did not bring that really nice looking trim here in the back. There's this brushed aluminum. It does look good, but I really wish they brought that trim back here. Door handle feels nice and solid. This is wrapped in leather, very nice and soft, just like the front, so I'm glad that Honda did not make this plastic. The armrest is very nice and soft as well. Plastic in the bottom, and there's going to be a good amount of storage space. Window switch looks and feels good. And here is the back seat. A ton of leg room and a ton of headroom, which is expected from a Honda Accord. There's going to be an armrest back here. 2 cup holders, and the armrest is nice and soft. No AC vents here in the back, but there is a cubby. And here is how the front of this Honda Accord looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Honda Accord LX. I would like to thank Xavier here at Executive Honda in Wallingford, Connecticut, for providing me this beautiful 2021 Honda Accord. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.